Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Anita, and I'm coming at you today with my top 5 fountain pens of 2025. Let's get into it. All right. I have to say that this list was pretty easy to do. I just looked at what I was reaching for most often, and then I narrowed it down to the ones that I just reached for even more. So it was fun. And what I will do, I will give you my top 5 from number 5 to number 1, but I will also give you my honorable mention pens, the pens that were on the list but didn't make the top 5. So let's get started. This was so much fun. I totally love doing this, and I am excited to do it for 2026 because this has nothing to do with today's video, but I'm telling you anyway. This is my current favorite, the TWSBI Diamond 580 ALR. I swapped the medium nib for a stub. I'm using Wearing a Wayfarer, and I'm obsessed. Obsessed. When do you ever hear me say that? I'm obsessed with this combination. Okay, put that away. I love that so much. It tickles me every single time. Okay. Whew, let's go. I'm so psyched. All right. Number 5. I'm going to dip in Waterman inspired blue. Find your words. For the pens that don't already have ink in them. So let's get that ink ready. I should have a paper towel, but I am ill prepared. I will use my ink rad. Put that over there. All right. Let's go. Number 5 on the 2025 top 5 pens is dun 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 PenBBS model 491 in the Moon River resin. I have had this pen since 2023 or maybe very early in 2024. It was one of my early pens when I was still trying to find my way and what I liked. I picked it up in a fine nib because I couldn't get medium at that time. And I wasn't in love with it at first. I liked the way it looked, but I didn't like the way it wrote with the different inks that I tried. I tried to match the ink. I didn't have a lot of inks to pick from. I do now, so that's changed. But I didn't find the right pairing until I did 30 inks in 30 days in April of 2025. And my daughter paired it with, what did she pair it with? Birmingham Penco Heron. It's a teal colored ink, and it was amazing in this pen. I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed writing with it. So I was obsessed with it after that. And then I'm looking for teal inks that just felt nice and wet and just, and it's been wonderful ever since then. So it took me a minute to really enjoy this pen, but I love it now. And it has a fine nib, I know, right? I can appreciate fine nibs now. Everything doesn't have to be like a medium or a stub or a broad. I like fines. I even don't mind extra fine, right? Look out, the sky's falling. Okay, this is number 5. And it is the PenBBS model 491. It's got a fine steel nib. The resin is, Moon River. I love it now. I absolutely, leave the top off. I absolutely love this pen now. So excited about it. Now I want to write with it, but no, I have pens inked up already. I have more than enough pens with ink in them. So that's number 5. Number 4, we're going to keep it moving, y'all. Excuse me, still fighting a cold. Number 4 is the Diplomat Aero. This pen has a medium steel nib, and the ink in it is Diamine Blush. This pen is part of my January 2026 currently inked lineup. I love this pen, and honestly, I just started a list of Aeros that I feel strongly about that I want to get, because I just like the way they feel in the hand. I love metal pens, but I need to have enough bulk. So that's my one caveat with them. So number 4 is, I love this pen. Okay, Diplomat. I'm so excited. I can't remember what it's called. Aero. And it's got a medium steel nib. The colorway is Antique Rose. And the ink is Diamine, I almost said Vibe, Diamine Blush. And I have enjoyed writing with this so far. I haven't written a lot, just like a quick jot here or there, because I've been obsessed, obsessed with my TWSBI. Obsessed. But I'll just leave this here. I still love it. Over here. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Where's the other pen? I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just in such a good mood. I tell you, when you find that pen that just lights you up, it changes everything. All right. Number 3 is the Benu Euphoria model in the Hot Toddy colorway. This pen was a Gold Spot Pens exclusive. I don't think it's available any longer. They may have sold them out. I know they were clearance or on sale at one point, but it's been a minute. Any of these pens, if they're available, I will have them linked in the description if you're interested in picking up a pen. But this was my first Benu, and it was sent to me for review. And I loved it. The pen has a medium steel Schmidt nib, and it's a lovely wet writer, and I was obsessed with it for a long time. I'm still kind of obsessed with it. It still has the ink in it that it had since November. So this is number 3. I'm just all outside the lines. The lines are like a suggestion. I don't stay in the lines. Okay, this is the Benu Euphoria with a medium steel nib. The colorway, am I in frame? Yes. I don't tell you, I'm just somewhere else right now. This is Hot Toddy. And the ink, let's just look, because honestly, it's been a minute. I don't remember. Ink. November. Oh, there it is. It's so pretty. Waringal. I think that's right. Natsume Soseki. I think it's one of them literature. It was a special series of inks. There were 4 of them. This is one. Let me write the name before I forget. Waringal. Did I spell it right? I think so. Soseki. I can't remember the 4 inks. Of course I can't. Waringal Wayfarer was one of the inks. There were a 4 ink, like, kind of set. They were released together. Gosh, there was a pretty green, like a light minty-ish kind of green, I think, that was released also. I can't think of this stuff now. I'm just, like, I know enough to be dangerous. I don't remember everything. Okay, I don't know what I did with the other pen. I really don't know what I did with it. Put that pen over there. That's number 3. the Benu Euphoria in the Hot Toddy colorway. Number 2. Are you ready for this? Number 2 is the Pelikan M800 in the black blue colorway. This pen has a 18 karat gold and 18 karat gold nib, medium, and the ink in it is Taranishi Nighttime Soda currently. I love this pen. I really, really do. It stays inked all the time. So this is and it feels so good in the hand. M800 with an 18 karat gold medium nib. and it's in the black, blue colorway. I love the way this pen looks. I love this pen. Why is it not number one? It's such a pricey pen because you don't have to spend a lot of money to have an amazing time. You really don't. You really, really don't. Okay, and the ink in here is Teranishi. Night Time Soda. And I love it. I reach for it randomly when I feel like having it in my hand. I love this pen. Honestly, I think if I would have the nib ground to something that's more stubby, I would write with it more. But I haven't done that yet because I don't want to change the nib yet. I don't want to alter it in any way just yet. So I write with it with the medium nib that it came with, and I enjoy it every single time I do. But this pen didn't steal my heart, y'all. It has it, but my heart is flexible. Okay, let me just run through the list, and I'll pop in pictures of the pens that were honorable mention. In no particular order, the honorable mention pens are the Leonardo Furore in Aquapetra. I love that pen. Every time I write with it, I love the cigar shape. It has a medium nib. I just love that pen. And I almost always put some kind of purplish, pinkish purple kind of ink, but I've also used like nice, more turquoisey blues in there too. I love that pen. But there were pens that I loved more, that I reached for more. But when I would start using the Furore, then I would keep using it, and then I would say, oh, I need to give something else some love, and then I'd forget about it. Yeah, we're fickle sometimes with our pens, right? Also honorable mention is, I'm gonna stop being so chatty because we'll never finish, the Hongdian M2 in the orange red colorway. I saw that pen in someone's video and I was like, that's so cute. And I wonder if it's more wet of a writer than the Kaveco because it's kind of inspired by it. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, I love that one too. I have two of them. I have the orange red and I also have violet, and I love them both. On the list is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande in the Planetary Nebula colorway. That pen was a special release, a special, what's the word I'm looking for? A special edition released in 2024. I think it was in late winter, early spring, and I love it. It kind of reminds me a bit of the a different pen that Leonardo released. I'll put an image in if I can find it. It has similar colors, but it's not the same. And I just wanted something that reminded me of it. And I love the pen. I love the ink in it. But like I said, I randomly reach for it. But it's easy for me to put it down. But I still love it. But it's not hard for me to put it down. Yeah, the love is not strong, I guess. Also, 3 more pens. Let's go through. The Admok M800. I thought I'd give that a try. It was Elise Morgan, if you want to check out her YouTube channel, who inspired me to try that pen. That pen has a Schmidt steel nib and is a wet writer, and I love it. And I haven't picked up more yet because I have not focused on it, but I will be picking up at least 1 or 2 more because I like having wet writers in different colors. Next is the Asvine V200 in titanium. Both of these 2 pens that I've just talked about have steel nibs, and the Asvine pen has a lovely weight to it. I love the weight, and I love a demonstrator, and I love writing with it. The first time and the only time I've inked it so far, I filled it up with Kosumosu and I wrote it dry. I love that pen. And finally, it's honorably mentioned, the Waterman Carene. I love the inlaid nib. It's 18 karat gold. It's medium on my pen, and I love it. I've had it inked with Diamine Ancient Copper, but that's the only time I've used it. When it was dry, I cleaned it, and that was the end of that. But I know it's just for now because I love the way that pen writes. I love the way it feels in the hand. But yeah, let's move along. Number 1, Are you ready for it? Dun, dun, dun. The humble yet mighty TWSBI Eco. This pen is a dark sapphire model. It has a steel stub nib and has always been inked with TWSBI Midnight Blue ink. I absolutely love writing with this pen. I think it was in December I wrote with it almost every single day. I love this pen. This is the pen that just lit me up every time I wrote with it, and I know it's because of the pairing. I do like TWSBI stubs, I really do, but yeah, the ink and the pen, they love each other. So number one is the TWSBI Eco. It's got a stub nib, and it's in dark sapphire. And the ink is TWSBI Midnight. That looks weird. I don't care. Don't mind me. Midnight Blue. BLUE. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adore this combination. I adore it. But this one here may steal my heart away because I love Wayfarer and it's just beautiful in here. And I did think of another TWSBI that I want to pick up that I don't have yet, which would look nice. And yeah, y'all will see that at some point in the future because it's going to be a thing. So that's it for today's video. What did I do with the other pen? I'm so at a loss. I don't know what I did with the PenBBS pen. Look at this. I love this. I wondered if it would write because I haven't touched it in, I don't know, a couple of weeks maybe. It wrote right away. I uncapped it and boom, it wrote. It was great. But these pens and the suddenly camera shy PenBBS pen, I love them. And if those were the only 3 pens I use all year, I would enjoy it, but I know I would get bored because I like to switch it up. But I always come back to the ones that just like light me up when I use them. And these pens and the PenBBS pen, they all light me up. I love them all, like all the time. So that's it for today's video. I will have another best of 2025 video coming along with lots of other stuffs. So be sure to turn on your notifications if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.